like LPNH is so hilarious that what they did is because they know they have a bunch of eyes on them right now.
Mhm.
After like a couple of those really aggressive tweets, they started tweeting out these like really mundane, like libertarian, like points, like authoritarianism is bad, libertarianism is good,
just,
taxation is theft, like all
just
this
like the
stuff.
most boring shit. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, great. Yeah.
Well, because it's kind of like once you like what they did after the McCain tweet was like we're like, oh, we have a bunch of eyes on us now, and the media's all over it. Like it got picked up by CNN or whatever. And then they started tweeting out some like good points about like McCain is a mass murderer, like he
Yeah.
promoted all these wars and stuff. So it's not just the shit posting. And I think it is an effective messaging tactic. And then like with the 14 thing, like there was a lot to that tweet. It was timely, and the reason why it was so hilarious. But you do kind of have to be like, it was kind of inside baseball, which is I guess another criticism for it. Which fine, whatever, I guess. But it was because RFK had tweeted out
Mm.
something. I don't even remember what he was talking about, but it was something that he was like waiting for, like some legal thing. I don't even remember what it was, but he used the numbers 14
Yeah.
and 88 for the number of days in the tweet. I think it was completely. I think he's totally oblivious to it. I mean, this is a guy that promotes Israel like at
Right.
every turn, and you think he's intentionally Nazi dog whistling? Yeah, okay. So a bunch of people flipped out about RFK, like he's a Nazi dog whistler, even though he's massively pro-Israel, and that's one of his
Right.
worst qualities, whatever. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, like if you think that that's what he's doing. So LPNH, that was like one of the. I'm sure that was like one of the like sparks for why they did this. So they said we're gonna dog whistle, like dog whistle, like make it look like we're dog whistling. But the whole point is that we're going to take the actual 14 words. And yes, the 14 words technically is a sentence that is used it was used like notably by like a notable Nazi. That is true. But the point was that we're going to take the actual text, like literally these 14 words, like they're not actually like bigoted language. Like it was just who used those words that gets everybody to flip out about it. So they did it, and the original 14 words is I can't remember the exact word for word, but what is it? It's like we must secure like a future for our something about like our children and something about white people, basically. And everybody flips out because it says white people. Although the point that LPNH is kind of driving at here is that if you were to replace the word white with like any other group of people, nobody
Mm.
would flip out about that
Yeah.
tweet that much because you're basically just saying you want to secure yeah, like you want your people to be able to live and be protected and thrive essentially. Like I don't find anything to be wrong with that. And they took the tweet and they replaced white with libertarian. And it's like I don't know, like just taking that literally word for word. I don't know who would disagree with that statement. So that was kind of the point that they were making there.
So the original, like you were saying, the original 14 words was "We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children." And like you said, if they
Right.
replaced white with any, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if the New Hampshire affiliate they didn't want any attention to their tweet, they should have just put "So we must." Then it'd be 15. Now nobody gives a shit because they added one extra word. Because apparently, if you type anything 14 words, I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe it could just be that sentence that they don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But
I
it,
yeah.
but if you
Yeah.
tweeted 14, like if you tweeted a tweet and it was 14 words, would that be because it's the letter, it's the number 14? Is that bad too? It's like with the 88. Well, it's HH. What HH means, Heil Hitler.
Right,
It's like,
yeah, yeah. It's because H is the eighth
God.
letter of the alphabet, so it's HH, Heil Hitler, and
So Michael Irvin, who played for the Cowboys, was number 88. Is he a Hitler lover? Like, come on, seriously, get the fuck
right.
out of
And
here.
what if you had a picture of him standing next to like a guy on the same team who had number 14 as his
Right,
jersey number?
exactly.
The Dallas Cowboys are Nazis.
Well, as a 49ers fan, they are Nazis. So
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. Yeah. But
The
anyway,
number 14 probably would have been a white guy because that's kind of a quarterback number.
that
So,
is, yeah, that is true.
but with Irvin there, it was usually number 8 at quarterback, Troy Aikman. So,
Ah,
yeah,
just should add that extra 8 then.
888, man. Happily, Heil Hitler.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.